Hello guys, in today's video we have a brand new review, but it was also last seen in the Christmas Inflatables review. So we're doing a Christmas Inflatables review today. So let me show you what we're doing. We're doing the Airblown Inflatable light show projecting Santa gift sack scene animated Nutcracker, Snow Globe, Teddy Bear, Santa Claus, last year BJ exclusive, and 11.5 foot wide and 8.3 feet tall. The box art is this, and it lights up, colorful swirling lights, fuzzy fabric, Santa waves, toy soldier and teddy bear, arms move, stakes and tethers included, and for indoor and outdoor use only. The back, compared to I believe a 6-foot man or lower, it's easy setup, basically what we showed you on the back, and yeah, basically that with the gemmy patenting down there, patent pending, and the Airblown inflatable. This box is a bit rugged because it's been sitting in the basement and it was a bit wet when we put inside the inflatable. But now let's get further ado and started. Start this thing off. The only problem is we have today in our caution preparedness is the time of daylight left and the wind. The wind has been really up this past couple of days. I know it's probably not the safest thing to do. You might think, oh, it might not blow away. The big issue was last year when I was setting this thing up without the video in November was it was really windy. It's not the same amount of wind, but it's pretty windy, so I'm going to try to get this thing done as quickly as possible. On the screen right now will be the stakes and everything, well, basically just the stakes. So check it out. Okay, now let's get started with the brand. Well, I'm going to run the time lapse, so get ready for that. Okay guys, so we officially blown it up from that very long induced setup. There was a bit of twists and tangles. I just like to say one thing. This is probably my fastest one I've ever done, or closest to my fastest and easiest one with no ties. I remember taking this thing out over at the basketball court last year, and it didn't exactly look so good. But after I set it up this year, the only problem is one string that is a bit unwoven, so I just have to tie something to it this year. Yeah, that's basically everything. But it's a bit windy now, so I'm going to take you guys through it. I'm just going to show you guys the quick angles of it. I think you can tell it's been a bit windy, but this thing actually does pretty well throughout wind, so it's not a humongous bad inflatable. If you stick it down properly, you can tell there's some movement inside it, but not so much. Over here we have our Santa, and I forgot to mention over there was the Nutcracker. The basically pretty sturdy here, you can tell too. Nothing bad. The back of it also nothing that bad. There was no holes in any of these, no holes, no rips, no nothing. Basically how I left it back in January. And over here, same stuff, no difference except another zipper. So now, after the 4 corners, I'm going to go through each different variant. We're going to start left from right. So right now we have our Nutcracker. This is BJ's branded, so if you know from Infla, shout out to Infla, that there was a Nutcracker that he bought tons of those. This is kind of like their only one, but connected. It animates, it has moving arms with fabric right here, really good fabric, and basically 2 mechanisms of moving up and down. All the soldier type stuff, sewing, boots, and yeah, those like white marks on there are just from moving it and from about some of the snow and ice. Over here we have our second kaleidoscope, because there's foreshadowing. Later there'll be another kaleidoscope. It's with a snowman and a snow globe, and back there is a kaleidoscope. One thing to tell you is that I don't believe most water got in here. I think it's snow, but at some point there did get water, but it cleaned out really nice. I also forgot to mention we're doing ties, tethers, and hooks and zippers. Right there we have one of our hooks for the right down there. I don't think you can see it, but there's like a stake right there. Run right there too, and the snow globe has basically everything you would want in one. It's all right here. And we have present stacks that are coming out of Santa's bag. It says, wait. Merry Christmas. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I can't. So, Merry Christmas, it says it right there. And 2 presents popping out of the bag. Like, Santa accidentally dropped his bag and multiple presents are spilling out. It's basically a scene. Next stake we have is the second one. All 3 of these except Santa. I'll explain in a couple minutes about him. Here we have our teddy bear. He is soft, lush fur, really nice for touching. Well, not in a bad way, but for just feeling it. And we also have the same as the Nutcracker, moving arms. They go back and forth, except the Nutcrackers aren't in sync unless it gets stuck on something. These ones are. Swings back and forth. And he kind of covers it up with his teddy bearness. Though it's not all the way around, it's just to about his forehead, middle-ish, and then exit out. Then we have Santa, the Goliath that makes it 8.5 feet tall. Also with his penguin. His penguin has basically everything, no rips, it just goes into his suit to get air, and his hat. We also have Santa's face that looks like all the Santas that you see, and the mechanism of waving his arm. What I meant to say was that right down there is I also have to talk backward, is the inflator. So the actual, fan. So that's why it doesn't have one, but you can still plant one there. First of our tethers, we have one wristing here. Either way, you could put one right there and one here, but there's one tether with a straight line. Side of Santa's right here. Nothing much. Fan. Second tether and stakes go down. With that, our first kaleidoscope is right here. Second, or however I said at the beginning, right here. You can see the basically he also has not LED lights, like LCI, very bright warm lights, and basically kaleidoscope tether was there. Then we have our extra tethers right here. Well, not extra, but tethers. Still, they go out. If you remember from the Christmas inflatable vid, it was right over there. We might move it this year, I'm not sure yet. But it's basically one of our star centers. I forgot to mention, this is our second fan. The first fan you'll be seeing in a couple minutes is under Santa. So that's basically our full walkthrough of the inflatable. Now, we are basically going to now do the rest of the video and continue. I forgot to mention, guys, there's actually one more tether down here. Also, future D handout. Quickly, that's what it looks like. Okay, guys, this is a bit loud, but now we're going to enter Santa by removing his thing. If you guys want to see, this is the other zipper and fan. Also, an underneath look of Santa, you'll never see, but right here, all underneath him. Now it's time to go inside of Santa with the zipper open. It's time for an inside look of Santa. This is what the fan looks like. I believe it's a YEF 90 or 100, or 120 would be the most powerful, and the 200 YF 200 is the most. There. Here's Santa from the inside look. You probably can't see much, or you can. Over there should be the section into the sack that we can't really show without breaking this thing, and I have to keep this again for next year. It's basically the inside look of Santa and what fan it takes. I believe when I was inflating this at the beginning and the last one, it only took about a minute and a half. So around a minute and a half to about 2 minutes. So like 120 seconds, 90 to 120 seconds. So that was the inside look of Santa. You know what, guys? I forgot to mention there was another inflation hole, and this will be added either at the end of the video or in it. But future handout, basically, there was another hole, so I'm going to show you guys the inside of this. This is what it looks like inside here. Ooh, this is my first time seeing it too. So with that, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this vid. I kind of did with the mic this time so you guys could hear me better. But this whole thing could not be done without you guys for watching my videos, liking and subscribing, and sharing. You guys help me a lot with these. And also, I would just like to give you one important bit of information. If you ever come across this channel, please like and subscribe, share it. And also, if you watch my videos through, it boosts out to more people. Like my holiday 2024, well, my Christmas playlist, my Go Grow a Garden, my scooter video, that helps a lot if you guys watch the full videos. I know that you guys don't want to watch a full video, but it takes me a lot of time to at least make these things, set them up, deflate them, edit, without everything going wrong. So, just try to watch the video through. I also got a dark review in that I've never done because I've always put them out before. But here's basically your dark review. And my full review on this thing, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. Basically nothing wrong with it, except just the inflation part, and no rip. So I'm still just gonna give it a 5 because this thing is ultimately really good. We got it on clearance from BJ's last year, and it didn't even rip. So I'm really happy to say this thing got 5 out of 5. It's setting up, designs, and just overall, just really good stuff in it. So, thank you guys for watching. Comment down, like, and subscribe. Share this video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!